Alrighty then. So this will be just like any other stream. What the heck happened to my layout? Oh, here it is. This is the right layout. I had to figure it out for a second, but this is gonna be like any other stream. And this is basically just gonna be like what you see on Twitch with just chatting. So feel free to say anything in chat, and I will respond to the things in chat as to like conversations and stuff like that. So I'll wait up to see if anything pops up, and then we'll begin talking from there. I will be right here. Oh my goodness. But I have my sound off on my phone. I guess there could be a conversation in relation to sports. Did you guys pay attention to sports? I don't know what else to talk about, really. People share the same interests as I do. I could go through and do a whole spiel on the Book of Bill and the Gravity Falls books. What do you guys think in chat? What is up, George? How are you doing today? Does this still pop up for me? No, it doesn't. Interesting. Oh, it does. Just not very often. It's weird. Oof. Close this down again. Loving the emotes in chat. Oh, I just minimized the thing. Dang it. Okay, back to this. What's floating among your guys' minds? I'm curious. Why is there only 3 people? That's a good question. I have no idea. My screen says there's 8. Let me check that on my phone, because it might be different for different people. What's up, Hayden? How's it going? Now 5. My phone thinks there's 14, but that's because I'm behind a little bit. Boring. What's boring? Like your classes so far? I like mine. Mine are actually pretty fun. It's so convenient. Oh, that's fair. That's fair enough. It's so convenient to have 3 off hours. I have 2 tomorrow. Smack dab in the morning. It's just how things go. So all but 2 classes so far are boring. That's like half your schedule so far. I'm not currently on my setup that is primarily 4 games, but I can definitely try and do some like ARG type stuff if that's what you want me to try out. What do you think? Okay. So ARGs are a pretty simple concept where you're going through looking for clues on a basically what feels like a game but a website. Let me just make sure that this fits correctly with my screen here. It does not. Let me just fit this to my screen and add the webcam up here. So, this ARG that I'm talking about is for Gravity Falls. And it's basically probably the most fun that I have doing things that aren't actually gaming. Yeah, Gravity Falls. So it's like this has a lot of different interactable things. Like you can click this dagger, and it'll bring up different things based on what you click on. So what kind of lore are we interested in with Gravity Falls? Are you looking for the journals? This? You sell your soul to Bill. Would you guys sell your soul to Bill? Bro's selling his soul to Bill. And if we do sign it, there's a little sound that happens, but I have music that's overpowering it. Would I? Yeah, I would. It's a triangle, and it's a pretty fun triangle. Now that I've sold my soul to Bill, I can click on this little knob right here. You might want your audio to be all the way up to hear this Easter egg. What's up, Gavin? How we doing? How's that Easter egg? The hectoring. Hayden, I feel like you might like this one.
Cypher is real, he's sinful and yellow. He's a triangle fella with mischief in mind. Cypher is real, he'll cause weird Mageddon. So don't be forgetting to leave him behind.
Folks, I attended a church service just last Sunday. And the preacher, who was a little old man with a great big heart, raised his hand aloft to the sky and asked, "Is there anyone here in this congregation, get out your pews, stand up, who can testify as to the wickedry of the triangle false idol Bill Cipher? Anyone here, anyone in the audience?" Sure enough, a little old lady, shawl wrapped around her shoulders, pearl necklace jingling off her withered neck, raised her hand and she commenced to speak. She said, "Ladies and gentlemen, I was once a law-abiding citizen like you. I sold cigarettes down at the trade station to the sailors coming to and fro across this great land. But one day, I was lying in bed, and sure enough, there he was, Bill Cipher himself. He said, 'Doris,' my name was Dolores, but I did not correct him, so impressed was I. 'Doris,' said he, 'I'll get you a husband. Nay, I'll get you gold, silver, silks, and spices, if you'll follow me.' And I'm not too happy to admit it, but I fell under his demonic spell. I began to drink fruit beer and listen to the jazz music. I'd dance late at night and steal
It's a
teeth
story
out of the
about Bill
mouths of
being
animals,
human.
and the next thing you know, my whole body was covered in triangular tattoos. If you don't mind, I hope you're not too bashful. I'd like to show you. And she took off her blouse, exposing herself for the good Lord and all of us to see. And sure enough, across her bosom was a demonic triangle, standing defiant against God and man with a pink t-shirt that said, I'm a little different. Get
Yeah,
used to it.
it's a tad,
And
it's
she
a tad
fell
strange.
to her knees and
But
wept.
it's cool.
Cypher is real, he's sinful and yellow. He's a triangle fella with mischief in mind. Cypher is real, he'll cause weird.
And it goes on for a little bit longer.
Come on,
I'm gonna stop it
folks.
here so I don't get any strikes. What other random codes do I know? Oh, when lightning strikes in this top left corner, there's gonna be some Latin here. We love Latin, right? Yeah, smart. So, if we can get this lightning to strike, I can read out this Valus Cineris. Is Latin or something. That was wrong. So I spelled it wrong. So it's this one, and then this one. That's also wrong. Hey Siri, what's Latin for Valley of Ash? Oh, while I'm waiting for lightning to strike. Dolphin. I should have known better than to try advanced construction with a species that didn't have the opposable thumbs. This winter doorstone Mentoios porptol was started to use to say it out loud. No wonder these tuna net bound squeaky toys didn't become the dormant species. Learn to operate a hammer, then we'll talk. Sorry, dolphins. Feel bad for you. Okay. Valus Cineris. Cineris. I don't know Latin. I heard message. Not me hitting things with my head. Why? Alice.
Why did you do it? Why did you do it?
Did you do it?
Why did you do it?
Why did you do it? Let's just do this real quick, and then I can go on. Okay. Shao. Click on this gold tooth. You get a get out of death free card. Only available in participating dimensions. Lucky for you, our dimension is a participant. It's not. I wish it was, though. Print out one and then swallow the piece of paper. But why? Is this a code right here? V O. Put on T, circle-ish thing. I know there's like an actual thing for this. What does my resource say? Upside down T? That's just a book of Bill. Alright, did you do it? Veil? Well, there's like, I have a whole slideshow full of like these codes and stuff. On the candle, it looks like it might be the runic ciphers. I don't know how you're able to see that when the quality isn't the best in the world. I might be just paranoid. Wait, Alchemist? It might be the Alchemist ciphers. Not that. Not Journal 3. Not. Wait a second. Voil. You have some crazy good eyesight. Do that. It's not a cipher. It's not a cipher. What the heck? Oh wait, R. I need to write this down. So it is the runic ciphers. And the V is the U. The O with the cross through it is an R. And then the upside down T is an S. And then what appears to be an envelope is an E. And then upside down V is a D. So it's URSED. I don't know what that means. Zoom in a little more. I could try. Oh, I can't. What I can do. What's up? I can do this. GameSpot, I stream Fortnite on the weekends, and then I stream whatever the heck on days that I have school. So I don't. It's not an actual word, Hayden. Those aren't actual letters, buddy. I wish they were though. That'd be kind of cool. If it is, if I say it is. Yeah, that's also true. So yeah, this is right now. This is a ARG for Gravity Falls GameSpots or GameSpot. What other codes should I try to put on here? I have like a whole like page of them. Dipper. Who remembers Dipper? I saw something. What should we do tomorrow? You know what me should play tomorrow? Ah. Yeah, you know Bill. No, not Bill. Dipper. So you got you get a dialogue card from Ford, basically. Go for War Thunder, honestly. That's one of your favorite ones. Oh, you did sub? Thank you. Let me just make sure these are going to be correct. So you got Dipper for the first one, and if you put it in again, it gives you a different dialogue card. Which is pretty cool. And then it starts to blur itself out. Oh, heck yeah, Hayden. I think it's working. Stare at the sun harder. Looking at my ring light like it's the sun. You've almost solved it. And then the final one is going to, of course, be blank. Boy, why isn't your phone on a charger? One of my favorite Easter eggs on this thing is if you do Mabel and you just spam it. Okay. Stickers! Stickers are fun. I like stickers. You are still at the... Oh, that's right, because you manage basketball. I got it. So... Was I muted the whole time? I might have been muted when I typed in Northwest. That's fine. Did you bring your cord with you to charge your Chromebook, or is it still at home? Dang, dude. You got rough. Poll 5 votes. What? I don't remember that. Interesting. Okay. What do you think this... So there is another code on this page. What do you think it might be? The code is Platinum Paz. answer. What else is there? Pacifica, I already did that one. Platinum Paths. Huh. It's a mystery. Question mark. Interesting. And if you ask it to give you something to record, and you zoom in very close on this part down here, if I could kidnap him and bring him to our secret cloning lab. Whoops, haha, I said too much. So, obviously some people are trying to do some testing on Forward Pines. Born on June 16th, 19 something. Because there is actually nothing right here. It does the same thing if you ask it for Sixer. Because Sixer and Ford are the same person. What does it say for Pines? Gideon. I put it in as it shows on the screen. It shows me an audio cue. If you're curious about any of the journals, a lot of things for his. Eventually, you get the Wheel of Shame. Anyone curious to see about Stan's ex-wives? Old Goldie, Vegas wedding, a cursed gold tooth and teeth. Now I'm curious into here to where if I see what Ida. There's a little joke where it's Ida in here somewhere. Fears the Iris finding out Seuss being the one to find Stan dead. Oh, the Iris finding out Seuss being the one to find Stan dead and taxidermying his body. That's weird. Betting Dipper in a poker game and losing. Word getting out as Stan's little fingerprints. People discovering that they're littler than Ford's. Stan being dubbed Baby Fingers Pines by the media and having to look into the black market finger. So missing something. All this fun stuff. Secret shames. The time when he beat Stan in the arm wrestle. The fact that no one came to his fake funeral. The quick cash Stan made in 1975, posting for a hunky drifters catalog that wasn't as tasteful and classy as the job listing made it sound. Was the baby mascot for the Fussy Boy brand. Diaper rash commercials. Writing his Duchess Approves erotic fan novel. What? Interesting. Unreported crime Sam has done. The time Sam hit Toby Terran with his car and just kept on driving. illegally breeding wolves to create a super wolf. Pretending to be a veteran, that's always a bad thing. Shooting off the tires of the Mythbusters van. Selling his heart medication to children. These are all crimes that Stan Pines has done. Good grief. Let me exit out of this one. This one's probably gonna get bad. Failed product. The Whiskey Washy. The Counterfeit. Welcome to Gravity Town. Flavored lottery tickets. The Sad Sack. A burlap bag to cover your head so no one sees you randomly crying during the day. Cheaper than therapy. A soda called the Drippy Stanley. Ingredients: pine sol, wood glue, and expired suntan lotion. Seuss tested it and now he can't remember the year 2000. So in the Gravity Falls universe, 2000 would have been roughly 12 years ago. But oddly specific for it to, yeah. Darkest thought is pin all his crimes on Seuss. How he beat me. How Stan beat me. He didn't. I'm still here, sucker. Look, the gambler got lucky. Look, the gambler got a lucky break, alright? A lifelong loser was due for one freak royal flush. Yes, it said royale. Royal flush. What does it mean? Nothing. Less than nothing. Not worth even thinking about. And then Bill goes on to crash out on the reader. ... 5 dot. Hack jokes, codependent, self-pitying, stupid. Couldn't win local. Unworthy, cliche dreams. Using in salmon. Singing salmon. And that's the final word. ... Okay, I see what's happening here. You're just like this preachy and infantilizing automotions at the Theraprism. Keep that in mind, the Theraprism. Who are so obsessed with getting me to talk about my feelings. You think you can get a rise out of me? Try. I dare you. I dare you. Bill crashing out. Keep clicking, see what happens. Okay, I'll keep clicking. Keep doing it. Yep. Working on it. Yeah, I can tell you love it. Is that all you got? No. No. Oh, quit babying around, Bill. Through the eyes of everyone I've ever... I can't turn it off. Ah! Stanley Pines, the con man clown. Always dragged his family down, one mistake disowned, denied. Only thing to do was hide. Only way out the open road. Rain vent, retry, reload. A griddle, eye patch, father's fez. I'm a new man, so he says. We got a song going on right here. Couldn't outrun life's regrets, just placing bigger bets. Changed his haircut, switched hotels. Truth is just whatever sells. When you've lost track of your lies, when the poison starts to rise, when the walls are closing in, when it's clear you cannot win, when your actions can't make it worse. When they see you as a curse, give the wheel one less spin, take your chips, go all in, and lucky stand the rolls on black. He got his life and family back. His big break, it finally came, redemption from a life of shame. You really think you won the day you packed your bags and sailed away? You think you left the past behind, but trust me, I'm still on your mind, Stanley. Woo, that was a song and a half. And that's it for that one. So it wanted me to type in the Theraprism. So, in case of something, which the Theraprism ciphers are kind of hard to go through. You got the double, that's not even a Theraprism. Double triangle? Double triangle facing up. Letter I going sideways, backwards N. In case of the O L D, in case of the old one, do not use elevators. The Theraprism. I know how to crack codes. It's relatively easy. And then it wants me to look for... It's still... mind.
No, you're killing me. That's true.
That was sketchy. But nothing is as bad as this. That was disturbing. And it does the same thing if you type Dorito. Because Bill's the Dorito. You guys get the joke. I've gone through this multiple times and I still flinch every time. Yeah, I've flinched so hard on that one. It's ridiculous. Other codes that I know of that are in this spreadsheet that I helped work on. Pines, I did that one. Triangle? It just did the... It did a parentheses and then it did a... not parentheses. I forget the name of that one. Bill is Jazzy Triangle. Ooh, this is my favorite. Weird Mageddon.
God damn it, why? Oh, my eye! Ow! Ow! What the heck?
Ah, what the heck? Clicking on the book, it gives you 2 pages, just that and this. With the code on the bottom, I just can't get that figured out. Blend in. Time agent lost and presumed incompetent. The Book of Bill. Right? Right there. Hide it under your shirt during Pledge of Allegiance. Let's see how this goes. I can't have my hand flat very good. I pledge allegiance to the bill of the bill. And get out of my shirt. Guess I can do this. I feel like the Robbie one's kind of...
How did I get inside this computer? How do I get out of here? Bill! Bill! Let me out! Bill!
Monster. It brings you to a page that has you, there's a monster at the end of this book. Ancient Greece. A squared plus b squared equals see you later, creep. That's kind of funny. Someone use that in like a senior quote, please. I can't because I already used mine. Totally didn't spell that wrong. Yeah, windy. In this video, I'm gonna see if you can hear it.
You want to pledge your soul to Bill Cipher. You want to pledge your soul to Bill Cipher. You want to pledge your soul to Bill Cipher. It's starting to work, isn't it? Nice free will you got there.
Nice free will you got there. Oh. If you guys are ever curious and see what God is, this is totally satirical, and not meant to be any bad will towards you guys. But this is the God of the Gravity Falls universe. Back when brain rot was popular. That doesn't work because it was recent, but if you do this, life privileges revoked. No releasing poison gas. Ready for game theory kind of stuff? I can spell.
Hello, Internet! This time, you're on your own. Good luck.
That also works if you do MatPat. Hello, Internet. Welcome to Game Theory.
Hello, Internet! This time, you're on your own. Good luck.
The golden tooth I showed you, McGucket Labs on top of the thing. Oh, the universe.
Do 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 do.
Is a form of creation. A form of creation. there's a hole in space. That's pretty cool. Have to tell Ford I cannot see them. He is blind. That comes from Migake, by the way. I told the computer you're insane. You know what it responds with? Sure I am. What's your point? Have I been... I might have been muted for a bunch of this. That's okay. Let me fix the button to go mute. Okay. Tell the computer you're insane. And how about we ask the computer, hey nerd. You ever heard of blueberries? How about a blueberry? The meaning of life. You know deep down that, oh, there's a whole thing about it. Ugh, creepy. Curse Widabane. I'm also being a giant nerd about this kind of stuff, so I'm really interested in showing you guys this kind of stuff. I showed you guys the Nate Swath, that Social Soda Bill. Euclidia is a... what? Dimension not found. So it's a lost dimension that Bill destroyed. Life form not found. It's one of the parents of Bill. Life form not found. And if you try and do card... And there's supposed to be another image there, but that's okay. Several times? It's just endless at that point. Who wrote? It was like T.J. Eckelberg or something. So Bill has this weird beef with T.J. Eckelberg. I don't know what it is exactly. If you type in FBI, it tells you your webcam is on and they're watching you. Well, my webcam is on and there are 2 people watching me right now. Oh, that's kind of cool. Ooh, mysterious. On your mind. That was on the stand piece.
No, you're killing me. That's true.
It still creeps me out. There appears to be someone that is in the journal on this page. I don't know why I copied the image. Oh, I gotta flip the card. No, I guess I'm going delusional, I guess. Leave him escape the dimension. It's against the rules, but it's the only reality where you may be safe from him. What does this code say again? Oh, SENT. Oh, SETCOORD STODIMENSION R34ALTI R34LITY. Don't know why that's there. What's this? Something's crossed out. Curious. Back over to my trusty old cheat sheet. If you guys are scared of love, then mute your screens.
Chapter 1.
If my father knew that I was not in fact tilling the field for wheats and grains, but was in fact tilling my heart for love, I had caught the singular eye of the triangular farm boy from our nemesis farm across the road. His name was William Barndore Musclepoppin, but I called him Bill. He was poor, despite speaking often of gold. Ha ha ha! Romancefina!
Enough of that. Hectoring I already showed. Valus, Cineris, Giffany. Input deleted. AI antiviral activated. Secondary firewall breached. System under attack. Zeus, I still love you. We will be together. Now downloading Girlfriend. This action cannot be undone. But I already have one, and I'm happy. I need to make sure I didn't just set my computer on fire. That made me jump, personally. Please tell me they're not just a bunch of Giffany pictures. It gave me a bunch of Giffany pictures. I don't want this. Oh well, I'm stuck with it. Cursed? It's rad to resist all drawings of triangles. Kids, you may have heard of a rumor going around that schoolyard that there's a fresh new shape that all the cool kids are drawing. Maybe you and your chums ever have plans to spray paint rad shapes on the local grain silo after church. Sounds like harmless fun, right? The triangle is a symbol that promotes eternal servitude to the immortal dark, lord of nightmares, who our local police and PTA believe it is named Bob Riddles or Billy Secrets or some such. If someone you know asks you to draw a triangle, just say no. Hi kids, this is Nancy Reagan. Please help me out, blah 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 blah. Holy cow, there's a lot of freaking Bill Ciphers on this screen. And there's 2 pictures for this. Oh, how wonderful. What the All-Stars are saying. 4-time Olympian and scrunchy spokesperson Mia America says, "Get in shape, as long as it's not a triangle." Hi, I'm TV's Schmalf. There's a lot I don't know, like what I'm supposed to be or why I'm popular. All I know is that the triangle goes against the Lord's plan. That's right. I may form space and be very, very religious. I don't remember this page. Howland McBarkley. Make me human again. Bill is watching. Run. I'm not running from Bill. He's a triangle. Ouroboros? Isn't that the snake that eats its tail? I might be mistaken here. O-R-O... Boris. O-U-S. Ah. A friend. That's just something about an axolotl. Stop it. There's a code up here. What do you guys think this code is? Goodbye, Beryllium. New star system. So it's not the snake that eats its tail. Divorce. That'd be a sad thing to have on here. I don't think I should be downloading all these random things, but hey, I'm doing it for the memes. What is this? Oh, it's just a zip file with a logo inside of it. How underwhelming. Like, actually. Forget the past. not audio for it. Let me try reloading real quick, see if that does anything. Oh, here's a fun little Easter egg for you guys because like wallpapers. Would you like to play a game? So asking, replying to this, you say yes. What's McGucket's favorite soda? The answer to that is found in the book itself. Somewhere on the page talking about dreams. If I can find that page, it shouldn't be too hard to find. Run to Mabel McGucket. So I don't know if it's easy to see or not. But up here, somewhere on this page, is a can of Mountain Don't. That's going to be your answer for this question. You can't even see it in the preview. It's my fault. So, if you do Mountain Don't. What's a medieval homonym? That's also somewhere in the book. I don't remember where. However, it's liar, liar. The 20th ingredient of anti-cipherizing tonic. That would be butter nubbins. Because she basically kills Bill. On a human life, at least. And then you put in dispense my treat. And then ta-da. You get wallpapers if you want wallpapers. Caesar at Bash Visioneer. I don't think I've done this one. Caesar at Bash Vision here. Who defeats Silas Birchtree? Apparently someone tried waddles and it didn't give them. Interesting. Sends to page about pig adoption. Any of you guys see the owl house? That's not a code, but however, Titan blood. How he beat me, I already showed you those. I shouldn't be doing this. I don't like this audio at all. Yeah? Okay. Dad yelling for me. It's okay. Well, I'm gonna put on a video while I'm gone. We'll be back. My Chrome is still going bonkers. Let this go up. I need this video to stop. Mute site and mute microphone. I will be back shortly. Oh, I think I might do a little bit more, then I'm gonna end up. Looking back at that whole Nate swap thing, I reloaded the site, so I'm gonna have to re-enter my soul here. So this is all one giant code. And I don't remember which cipher topology this one is, but this one says you are now 30 grams. You are now 21 grams lighter. And it goes, this contract is legal and binding. We reserve the right to use your likeliness, face, voice in small town. Plug in whatever nefarious manner deemed necessary. Sans soul. Your soulmate will not recognize you and will pass on you pulled another autumn day never made eye contact. And there was something on here somewhere that was like, let me just redo the whole soul thing again. This right here says black sheep. Let's rise from the grave. Let's walk in our sleep. What's good is to sleep hard without any sheep. We'll start at the end until we begin. There's room in my throat. It's time to fit in. There's also this too. Remember the Society of the Blind Eye? Interesting how there are different levels. I'm finding new ones every day. Maybe in next stream I can go through and fill out this notebook of Bill that I have in my Google Slides. Honestly, my favorite one on here is going to be this one. Yeah. Buy gold. There's something about hell. No. Life 72% complete, now loading death. Life's goth cousin. Um, you know how fun it would be if someone made this for Hazbin Hotel? Grunkle Ford taught me how to do anagrams, and I'm starting to go crazy. See them everywhere. Maybe it means nothing, but maybe it means nothing means something. Dipper. P.S. Can you figure out these anagrams? Nerds past info. I steal pennies. Ghoul declares feelings. So stern net worth POS. So Firecrest alpaca within. Impressive. The boy is better at these than I ever was. Perhaps it is time I share with him my cryptogram codex. Another download? What am I doing to my PC? Okay, time to figure out which one this one is. I don't know if it switched over correctly. It didn't switch over. Have I been looking at a blank screen for... Have you guys been staring at a blank screen for so long? Well, now to go through and show you how much you guys have probably missed. So, switch to this one. Turn on the camera. Transition it over. And from this, right? From this, it was... I looked up Mason, right? And then cryptogram codex. Which, allegedly, it's another zip file. Which is pretty strange. Cipher font B, strange runes, Theraprism, interesting. Are there any codes in here? Oh, there's this too. Yeah, weird. Opting maniacally isn't one of the options. I forget the code that it is to have the alternate versions and mentions of Mabel and Dipper going crazy. I'm curious. Yeah, I figured. Time Baby isn't a thing on here. What about Yoko? I have to remember this one a little bit. Oh, I am actually back. Why is my BRB still showing up? The dealer rep is paranoid backwards. Welcome guys to today's stream, where today we're playing some more Fortnite. There's that proof, there's this. I need my widget. Where'd my widget go? Chat box launch, please. Thank you. How are we doing today, guys? Landed over here, Classified Canyon. Here we go. First match on. Let's go. I guess I need to add this in real quick.